Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about how to import your own video or audio or pictures into WeVideo. So you probably have seen a video. If you haven't, check out the video I talk about stock media. But we're going to now use my media, and that's how we're going to get our content in, anything that we have made. I actually have it selected here, and there's a little folder with a star here. So when I have it selected, I can see some content here, and these are old files that I've used before. It stays up here. So if I've uploaded any audio, any video, or any pictures that I want to use in WeVideo, it stays in here, which is pretty cool. The first thing I want to talk about is how to import a picture. So here is the import function. There's a little cloud by it with a little upward arrow. If I click on that, I have some options here. So students, typically, they have two options. You can either use the browse to select option or import from Google Drive. So I'm first going to show you how to import, drag and drop media. But first, I'm going to show you how to get a picture. So I'm going to just do a quick search of Paris, and I'm going to look for an image in Google Images. And they all have the Eiffel Tower here, but maybe I like this one. Okay, and I click on it. If I want to use this picture, so I have to hold the Alt key down, and then I need to find the Save Image As. I don't want to copy the image. I need to save it to my computer or to my drive. And then the Files application starts up on my Chromebook. Now I can just save it here and leave it called that, but maybe I want to call it Street. And it's going to save to my computer in Downloads. I can actually save it to my Google Drive if I had a folder available to me there. So that's sort of a tip. You may want to create a folder to save it into Google Drive. But I can save it right onto my computer. So let me find another picture and show you about the drive. So I'm going to go to this one. Okay, has a cool gargoyle. I'm going to click on the Alt key and Save Image As. And then I'm going to pick Google Drive. So maybe I have a folder and I made one and I called it WeVideo Pictures. Okay, and then, this has a weird ending on it, CMS. I don't want to pick that because I don't think that's supported by WeVideo. Let's see if I have another one. You want to find a PNG file, a GIF, a JPEG. There you go. There's the JPEG. Those are the accepted file types. So I'm going to go into my drive and I'm going to choose WeVideo Pictures. I want it to go there. So I'm going to click on Save. And so it went into my Google Drive. Now I'm going to go back to WeVideo and I'm going to import those pictures. Okay, so I'm going to go to My Media and then Import, and then I'm going to do the one that's on my computer. I'm going to click on Browse to select, and then I need to go look through my pictures. So here it is going to my files on my computer, Downloads, and here is the latest one, called it Street. Then I'm going to click on Open, and then it's importing it up into WeVideo. So it's taking a little while. I can't really do anything with it until it stops that little poll. Okay, so there it is, and then I can drag it down into my timeline. I'm gonna make my timeline look a little different so that I can see a little bit more of the movie at one time. There. So, and I can make it a different length if I want it. Okay, but there is the picture. Okay, so now I'm going to import it from the Google Drive to show you that way. So I went to the same place, I went to Import, I'm clicking on the Google Drive icon, and then it's going to show me my drive. Now, I remember this being in a folder called WeVideo, and I think it had 2 exclamation points at the beginning of it there. So there actually is the picture I just got. I'm going to click on it and click on select. And it's uploading, and there it is. And then I can put it down in here. Now what's cool is, now that it's up here, I can keep bringing it down again and again if I need to, in case I delete it here in the timeline. So that's a really quick way of importing your own content, and you can import audio like an MP3 file. You can import video like an MP4 file. That's a common file format, and you can import WebM, something that you can create with Screencastify. If I wanted to record my screen, I could also import content, but it would be via my webcam. So I could start recording, showing myself. Maybe I'm going to show an experiment, and I'm going to put my camera on my Chromebook and have it capturing what I'm doing in an experiment, for example, or my screen, if I need to record my screen for some reason, or both of them together. Okay, I could do that. I would click next, and then it would ask for permission for my camera to be used. I could also narrate. So if I needed to create a video and then narrate it for my teacher, I could put it where I want to start talking. And then I want to click on this microphone where it says narrate. And then it's going to tell me to get close. So I want to get closer to the computer. And then I'm going to click on record. And it gives me a countdown. And I can start talking. So it actually previews the video over here, so I could see where I am in the video as I'm talking. I can always stop at any time, and then click on stop. I can start review what it says. I could click record again if I didn't do so well, or if I want it, I can click on save. And what it's going to do is it's going to save it into my timeline, and it's going to create a track called voiceover. So that's me talking, and I can edit it just like I would a picture. So if maybe I want to cut off the beginning because there was too much time, I could do that. I could click on the scissor. Then I could click on the part I don't want and click backspace, and then I could delete it. I can change the volume, and I want to make sure that I go to the 3 dots, and it should say show levels. So right now it says hide levels. Okay. What I would want to do is go to it and click on show levels, so it gives me this blue line, and then I can change the volume, maybe make it a little louder in some parts and then maybe a little bit softer in others. But if this is me talking, I probably want it to be kind of loud so that I can hear myself, especially if I have some music here. So that's basically how you add content to WeVideo.